Have to choose, pick and choose, dude.
I don't know what you got yourself into. Is this going to be a family show? We're going to have to edit that out. All right. No, Harris, it's hard to get women, I mean, even for someone as charming as I am, because you're moving real fast. The best thing to do if you want women is to pick up hitchhikers. Women hitchhikers.
See, I mean, not to go back to masturbation, but I think I prefer to like use masturbations and pick up like fucking like women who are gonna like break my fucking balls like for the whole trip, you know.
Here, look. You see this woman here on page 362? You would turn her down, Carla?
Is it the ones you married at one point, right?
No, I didn't marry her.
Which one? But you married ones that like got
one when
tired
I came
of
back.
you, right?
No, I almost married one.
She got tired of you, right?
Who? No,
this woman.
Nobody gets tired of me.
Yeah, you tell she got tired of you.
No.
Well, dude, I want to tell you, we are between friends here. If you want to speak about that, that's right.
Nobody got tired of me. But Carla was a hitchhiker.
Yeah. I like her.
She, this is a very endowed young lady. She was hitchhiking to Rome to get a part as a slave in those, in those movies. But hitchhikers, you spend a week or two with them, you become friendly, and then you can become intimate. But you can't just pull into Mexico City and see some girl and say in your broken English, hello, it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So why don't you not break up with your girlfriend, but fly her down to meet you every month?
Why? No, you know what? She's really paying a lot of attention to like global warming. So like she look at her like carbon footprint and stuff. Flying
well, you're making
good,
a big carbon footprint. What do we figure? 4,000 gallons of gas?
Yeah, but look, dude, you will be surprised. Like how like flying is so much worse. You know, you have to like be more like cautious about that, man.
About flying?
Yeah, well, you're flying everywhere to like break your like whole country. Right?
Alan, what's going to happen if he gets in jail? Can you talk about that? What's going to happen if he gets arrested?
Depends on what country.
Well, give him the worst case scenario, please.
Well, I think he knows. You call up your consulate, the French consulate, and you say, I'm in jail, get me out.
Yeah, Sarkozy is going to help me out, man.
Well, it depends what you've done.
No, you know what? Sarkozy will be like, no, we are not going to help him out. And then Carla is going to be like, come on. Help him out, he's a nice guy.
I don't think they're going to get involved in your case. I mean, nice guy as you are, I don't think it'll go up to Sarkozy.
Yes, he will, because why? Because it's like if France was like sending a rocket to the moon, you know.
Okay,
they are sending a rocket around the world, and I'm the rocket.
Don't they rape men in jail?
Well,
depends on what
you
country.
tell me.
But Nick, try not to get into jail. Try to abide by the law.
Yeah, you know
try
what?
not to speed.
I think it's only in the US that they do that. Outside of it, we are good. Right?
But you're French. You can go anywhere, but he's Jewish.
Yeah.
I mean, you may have a hard time in a lot of places in the world, especially in the Middle East.
Never had a hard time. They usually thought I was an Arab.
Yeah, you look like a little bit like an.
And they were very friendly.
So you bring up a point. Maybe in some countries you might want to disguise as you're traveling through.
What disguise? They just look like me.
In fact,
in Lebanon, if you read in the book, they tried to arrest me because they thought I was a Lebanese and that I was acting as an unauthorized tour guide taking the other people around. I had a much harder time getting along with the Israelis than with the Arabs. The Arabs were very friendly. Very friendly, yeah.
No, I went to the Gaza Strip in the past and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was great. Like West Bank and stuff. It was like such a great experience.
Okay. But, see, Nick...
You don't care about the positive story, see?
Huh?
You don't care about the positive stories.
About the what story?
Positive stories.
No, Nick, the positive story you can get yourself. I'm here to tell you how to be careful. Because we want you to come back alive.
Yes, and I will. So will you invite me for dinner when I come back alive?
Yes, Nick, you're invited for dinner when you come back alive.
Which place?
Huh?
Which place?
Which place?
Yeah.
Depends what kind of food you want when you get back. All right.
You can surprise me, I guess.
All right. So, anyway, to sum up, my advice for you, we've covered the money. You're covered on that, right?
Yeah, we are going to be
That's not a problem.
Yes.
I would check on the visas where you can get them. I would take a good medicine kit. I would not take one. I would take amoxicillin or Trimox for tooth.
Cipro.
I would take Cipro for urinary infections. I would take doxycycline in case you get malaria.
Yeah.
I would. What kind of pill are you going to take for malaria?
Yeah, I have to work more on that. But yeah, I mean.
What kind of clothes? What should he take? What should he wear? What should he take for his
in
trip?
the malaria areas?
No.
Long sleeves. Long sleeves.
Okay, in the malaria area, you wear long sleeves, loose sleeves. You tuck your shirt into your pants.
Yeah, but see, I'm searched like women. They really at first when they see me, they think I'm not very sexy because I already do that in New York. Man,
that's loose. Yeah. You tuck your socks into your pants. You tuck your pants into your socks.
Yeah, dude, I really don't like the mosquito stuff.
Okay. Usually the problem is at night because malaria mosquitoes are crepuscular. They come out at night. But in the dengue areas, they bite during the day. So you need to have good mosquito repellent. You're not going to stay in any hotels at all?
Yeah, once in a while.
Okay. I have found the most important thing in a hotel is, let's say this is the bed. You look for blood stains on the wall. See, after a mosquito bites you, it gets a little blood and it gets a lot of water. It cannot fly very far. It flies maybe 5-6 feet and it pees. It has to pee out all the water. It takes it 5 or 6 hours. So over the course of the year, people hear the mosquitoes, they smash them against the wall. If you go to a hotel where there's a lot of spattered little blood spots, I would not check into that hotel because it means they have lots of mosquitoes there.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you won't find that in any travel book.
No. Never saw that.
No. And you should have a portable mosquito net. They're not expensive.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was thinking like buying it down in Central America would be cheaper, right? Mexico.
Right. On the one hand, you tell me you have several $100,000, and now you're telling me you're going to go halfway around the world without a freaking mosquito net. I mean, don't be an asshole.
No, I will be.
Spend $15.
But my point is, I want to make sure that like everyone with little money can do it. So I don't want to be like fucking Manhattan, like buying exotic shit and stuff,
No.
you know.
Buying a mosquito net is not that expensive. You should also get a mosquito hat. Do you know what a mosquito hat is?
What, the one like LL Bean with a repellent on it?
No. You get a hat and it has the net that comes down.
Yeah, you know what? I really wanted to buy one, but I was wondering if people really wear them and stuff. Yeah. Because I will feel better. You see, you make me feel better.
Yeah, no, buy one. What you should not buy, do not buy they sell a little wristwatch, and they say that will keep away the mosquitoes, because if you turn the dial, it sounds like a darning needle. It goes zzz, and darning needles eat mosquitoes. It doesn't work. So you need, now, do you know much about insect repellent?
Yeah, I began to look into it.
Okay.
And actually, I was so surprised that even like the deep forest is really strong, right?
You need 30% minimum.
Yeah, I think they are 30%.
Yeah, you need 30. It's deep woods, by the way.
Yeah, deep
you
woods.
You need 30% minimum. Do not get a spray. Get the liquid.
Okay.
And for your trip, you'll probably need 20 bottles.
And you think I should get that in the US? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering about
Yeah,
it.
because it's hard to get some of this stuff in other countries.
Yeah.
Another good gift to get people. You know, sometimes if you go to a nice hotel, they give you this little plastic sewing kit with needles and buttons and threads. The women around the world like that very much.
But they tend to do it less and less with little stuff in hotels.
They tend to give them out less and less.
Yeah.
Right, but find out who makes them and you buy 100 of them. 100 of them just takes up little space, and it's a very good way to make friends inexpensively.
So let me ask you a question. Let me just jump in here for a minute. I want to ask something personal. Suppose you guys were in some country somewhere and you were having a drink with this really beautiful woman, okay? Yeah. And she was the most beautiful woman in town. You were sitting at the bar. You just drove for 10 hours. Which one of you two guys do you think would get the women?
Well, it depends. If she likes reasonable, mature, older men, she would obviously pick me. If she likes hotshot, wise-ass young whippersnapper, she would pick him.
I will take the hotshot part as a compliment. Thank you.
I didn't mean it as an insult. You know, now, some people of discriminating taste do not like Frenchmen. Some people like Frenchmen very much. That would also be another factor.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
But if we went together, he could have all the redheads and all the brunettes.
What would you take?
I would take the blue-eyed blondes.
Right.
So, but on his route, On his route, we don't have too many blue-eyed ones. We have a few in South Africa.
All right, let me stop you for 1 second. If you were going to take this trip only for meeting beautiful women, how would you advise him? I mean,
Germany, Russia.
Yeah, he wants a blonde. He wants
Germany,
a blonde.
Russia,
okay, so we
Sweden.
have basically the blonde area is around there. And you know you're gonna have a hard time because I read this story about like the last blonde is supposed to disappear in like 2025. The last true blonde, you know.
They're going to disappear?
Well, yeah, it's like in
2025.
Yeah,
thank God I'll be dead by then, Nick.
Well, you don't know, man. We can find like some good shit to like resuscitate humans.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Where did
but this area.